Hello, everyone. I'm pleased to have the opportunity of making this presentation of our group project, Twitter Sentiment Analysis in Significant Events. I will introduce our project from four aspects. The first part is the motivation. Today, people are accustomed to expressing their various emotions through social media platforms. Sentiment analysis of tweets can reveal how people feel about a product or an event. Taking the comparison of the US election as an example, sentiment analysis can conduct public opinion perception, filter out the public views and tendencies on events, and then make some predictions about election and formulate public strategies. On the business side, sentiment analysis allows companies to understand the voice of market and consumers. In this way, they can further develop marketing strategies and to manage their brand image. The questions we want to explore include: how often does cyberbullying appear in tweets and what are their classifications? How do people's emotions change when a major event occurs, more positive or more negative? When a significant event occurs, what is the focus of people's concern? This part, I will introduce datasets and tools we used when building our data science pipeline. Our dataset comes from three sources: cyberbullying tweets from Kaggle, 1.6 million tweets with label from Sentiment 140, and daily tweets we collected from Twitter API. We use pandas, Plotly, etc. for ETL and EDA, PyTorch and scikit-learn for modeling. In the end, we use Flask, React, and eChart to build a front-end website to display our analysis results. This is a more specific pipeline diagram. The dataset used for cyberbullying classifier model is cyberbullying classification dataset from Kaggle. This dataset contains more than 47,000 tweets labeled according to class of cyberbullying, age, ethnicity, gender, etc. The data has been balanced in order to contain 8,000 of each class. In the sentiment classifier, we use Sentiment 140 as our training dataset. It contains 1.6 million tweets extracted using Twitter API. The tweets have been annotated so they could be used to detect sentiment. And here comes our data product part. As you can see here, we can select the time period to be curated through the time selector. The page will display the positive, negative, and neutral sentiment ratios of daily tweets in a selected time period. We can see people's emotions change among those events. This is the cyberbullying model result. We can see that most of tweets are not cyberbullying, and a small part of tweets are about religion and age. This is cluster model result. We can select different events. This is the cluster plot and keywords in some clusters. In the end, we just want to share the contact information of our team members, as you can see here.